Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld. Where in the last episode we had a little bit of a disaster with the battery room. So yes, that is a little bit broken. And we also at the moment have a psychic drone causing every colonist of the male gender to wince in pain. So that's unfortunate. So I think what we're going to need to do now is build, I think I've already got some new batteries being built in, some repairing being done here as a priority. And the thing that I'm going to do after that is possibly to build another room next to the battery room with a switch. And I'm going to isolate a bit of power away from the main circuit so that it can't blow up. So that will be one of our projects for today. We will also carry on with the walls up here. So let's go. I think that they're already starting to fix the battery room as a pretty big priority. So the one thing I want to do there is then give them some orders to mine out battery room 2. Which will again be a fairly large room with batteries on either side. There we are. Doing well with that, guys. Doing well. You know what? You could maybe do with a bit of light in some of these places. Oh, we have finished our hydroponics. Fantastic. What should we do next? Assemble dead mechanoids. I've not seen one single dead mechanoid yet. Electric smelting, that looks good. Let's do that. I am kind of being a little bit random with my research. I don't know if I'm doing things in the right order or anything. But never mind. I'm sure we'll get there in a roundabout way. We are slightly running out of power now, unfortunately. Luckily, the indoor temperature is pretty good at the moment, so we're not having too much of trouble with bad temperatures or anything like that. I could really do with, as a priority, people hauling. Oh, what are these guys? Wargs. Oh dear, Manhunter Warg pack. Stay behind walls and you'll be safe. Right. Okay, so I'm going to pause the game. What I want to make sure of is that when I'm doing things like... I'm really quite glad, honestly, that I didn't start... Got boomalopes there. Oh, that could be a bad combination. That I didn't start the project on the walls outside. Because what I really want to do is restrict everybody to the home area. Now, what I want to make sure of, firstly... I think it's under here. The home area is quite big, and it goes quite far outside. I don't want the home area going any further than the walls. And I know that might mean that they don't clean outside or fight fires outside or something, but at the moment, I'm not worried about that. What I want is for no colonists to be going past those doors. And there maybe is... other ways and other zones you can make. I'll probably find that out in due course. So then what I can do is I can go to their restrictions and I can tell everybody that they can only go in their home area right now. And then hopefully nobody should be going outside. I don't think anyone really has a reason to go outside anyway, but I don't want anyone going out and being like, "Hi Wargs, it's me. Oh no, you eat men. I'm dead." Because there's like 6 of you and 1 of me. I don't want that situation to happen. I just want them to fix their battery room. Make sure they've got doors on each side as well. Yes, they do. It says that the Wargs won't pass doors, so that's really, really good. But yes, hopefully once we've got the new battery room in, we won't have so much trouble with power. That cable needs to be sorted as a priority, I would say. Go and fix that now. I need that fixed. Hopefully we should get power back soon. The lights are a little bit flickery right now, but that's okay. That's perfect. Thank you very much. So now we just need to wait for daylight to come back through. We're getting a little bit of power from the wind turbines. We're going to see... Right, these two are blocked by that poplar tree. So that is going. Right, can anyone prioritise that? Yeah. Go do that, please. That will help our power generation immensely. And are you guys being blocked by anything? Yes, you are. You are also being blocked by poplar trees. Right, let's see what these are like now. That's not blocked by anything. That's still blocked by a poplar tree. Right, so these need to go as well. Probably all of these. Probably that one as well. I think that's everything in the actual sort of area. Maybe just get rid of those for posterity. That one. That one. That one. You can see how much better that one's doing than that one, just because that's blocked by like one tree. What's Hugh up to? They're all in their bedrooms. Another thing I'm going to do. I can hear barking. That better not be those wargs. What are they up to? They're right outside my base. You better not be coming in. It said you couldn't go through doors. Good. They don't seem to be able to get past my doors. I mean, hopefully, eventually, we should get to the point where we'll be alright, you know, and we'll be good enough to fight off these, like, man-eating beasts, and we can take them back and make meat out of them, but at the moment, that's really not happening. Let's check our food stocks. They're looking pretty good. I don't know why there's a rock there. We'll get that queued to be hauled. We'll also maybe finish the floor off in there too. Just a couple of little things to queue up for when they happen to have a few minutes. It's still 0 in there. That's good. 12 in there. That's quite a cool room. I wonder if that's because it's so close to the freezer. But then it's not like they have to spend much time in there. But then that's maybe something that I could think about doing, is putting a heater in. Those rooms will probably be fighting against each other a bit, but I don't really want it going much below sort of 15. Oh look, they're all eating together at the table. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm thinking I need some sort of heater in there. I don't know where I would put it. Maybe in the corner. Heat the room up a bit. There's 14 in there now. And that's struggling just to keep itself at 0. We'll see how that does. Where the cloth is being stored. Up here. Okay. Near the tailor's bench. Or near enough to the tailor's bench. I'm thinking that actually a storeroom off the workroom would probably be a fairly wise idea. So if we have a battery room and a battery room, and then a workroom and a storeroom, I think that would be really good. So we'll queue that up. It's not a big priority at all. But I would like a little storeroom. And I would like that little storeroom to be a bit bigger than the storeroom that we've got already. Good. make it like this. These are awful long rooms. I really hope that the ceilings are okay on them. Let's have a quick look at the no roof area. Doesn't seem to be saying that any roofs are caving in though, so we seem to be good. Now, I think we did get a few different production facilities going on. There's a few more things we can do. So we can have a sculptor's table, a smithing bench now. We've got a stonecutter's table and a limestone crematorium, but we don't seem to have any limestone, so that's unfortunate. Oh, we've got a hydroponics basin for growing food. Grow a few plants quickly. The basin requires power to work, and the plants will die if the power is cut. That would be a really handy secondary thing. So maybe once we've done the battery room and the new storeroom, that would be a good one to do. Definitely. Oh, we must remember to build another trade beacon or move that one, can we? Oh, we can only deconstruct it, unfortunately, so we would have to make a brand new one for our new storeroom. It's taking the Tumnix a little while to mine that out because there's quite a bit of steel around here. Oh, that's okay. Farming is going great. Now, we just need to keep an eye on the needs of our male colonists, because they are a little bit unhappy because of this psychic drone thing. Well, actually, I think it's gone away now. They don't seem to have that on their mood gauge anymore, and I know about that electrical fault. They've nearly built all the batteries back, and the batteries seem to be keeping the power constant now, so that's good. Now, I think another thing that we need to do is just to sort these bedrooms out a bit. So what we can do is, if we deconstruct Hugh's bed... Oh, okay. Well, maybe if we deconstruct... Sorry, if we uninstall Fox's bed. Maybe if we cancel that one. And what I can then do is that maybe Fox will then decide to claim this bed up here. So then everybody will be in their own rooms. And then eventually what I would like to do is... maybe get another room in here or something. I'm not sure. Or even make another whole branch of bedrooms. Maybe out here somewhere. And make these all into like little tiny rooms. Fox looked like he had like face paint on then, because he had a big arrow over his head where his bed's been put to be uninstalled. But Hugh and Fox are gonna be much happier when they're not sharing a room with each other. Oh, Tony, you're doing awesome at sweeping everywhere, by the way. So another thing that's going to help make the Tumnix a bit happier. So if we do his room first, if we get rid of some of all this rubbish off the floor. So if I get all them to be hauled. And get them to be hauled. And then once we've done that, I will give them both... Oh no! We had visitors! They did pretty well at shooting that warg though. My goodness me. I hope they're alright. Because I'm not going to go help them. We're going to sleep. Yeah, your friend can come help you. There. I'm not that stupid to come outside when there's a big, massive pack of wargs outside. You guys can sort it out. Where are you from? Aunt's Ridge. Aunt's Ridge is looking like a pretty cool place. Oops. Moon died. Coming to our place. I think that might give us some fairly bad times with Aunt's Ridge. They might not be too happy with that, but you know what? I'm not losing colonists at this early on to something that stupid. Okay, who else needs a floor? Ed, you need a floor in your room. Your room's tidy though. And then once I've done that, we'll start replacing walls. There we go. Right. Let's get this a little bit faster, because we're doing alright at the moment. Got everything queued up. We're good for food. I always want to just make sure at the beginning of an episode, when I haven't recorded for a little while, that everything's going okay, you know. I think that that stockpile there, that dumping stockpile, needs to be expanded. So that would be zones, expand area. That's an allowed area, isn't it? Dumping stockpile zone. That's to create new. I don't want to create new, I want to expand. Can I double click on it? No. Do you know one thing that we can do though actually is to start actually making things out of this stone that we've got everywhere. So maybe we should just do that to start with. If we just turn this around, we'll have a stone cutter there. I'm not entirely liking this whole having things all in the same room thing going on. Haul those. Haul all those. Shouldn't have to tell you to haul all this stuff, but I guess I do. That's right, build me a stonecutter's table. And what we're going to do with the stonecutter's table is make some stone blocks. And we're going to make them out of sandstone, granite, limestone, slate or marble. That's fine. Do X times, do until you have X. Probably until we have 25. There we go. So in our stockpile, which is going to be up here eventually, we will always have 25 blocks of stone. And we can start doing stone floors. Could maybe make these into like a little prisoner's bedroom or something like that. We can start converting raiders into, you know, sociable citizens. Oh, we've got a mad animal. Oh, and we've got a colonist needing treatment. Metasapia is being attacked by a mad squirrel. Quick. Draft. Metasapia, you're a way better attack than that. Way better shot than that. Get him! Get that squirrel! Okay, I think she needs help. Oh, maybe she doesn't. Is the squirrel dead? No injuries. Yeah, she needs help. Come and help Metasapia. In fact, Metasapia, I think we should maybe melee attack the squirrel or go somewhere else where it isn't. But at the moment, you're getting kind of hurt. Okay. Where's everybody else? Right, run away. Run away, Metasapia. Because you are getting really beaten up and you need some help. There. Right, Hugh and Ed, go and beat that squirrel up. Okay, it's dead. Good. Go patch yourself up, Metasapia. Good grief. And there is a heat wave. Right. That's going to mean that oh, it's really hot inside my place. So what I'm going to need is some temperature regulation. Man, after I told it to put a heater in the kitchen as well, and it's like, oh, there's a heat wave now. Yay! what we'll do... All these bedrooms are going to be really hard to ventilate. Actually, no, I can ventilate that way. So I can ventilate these rooms from here. And I'm guessing that the fact that they've got no doors means it's going to do quite a large area. Space already occupied. What by? Is that because that's not a wall? Oh dear. Okay, well let's just start off anyway with here. In fact, that room, it looks like that'll be enough to do all of this area. Want one here? Looks like the battery room is all sort of used up, so I'll just do that one there. And then what I need to do is put some vents in. Put a vent in there, vent in there, vent in there. I don't think we need vents in any of the bedrooms yet because they don't have doors. I am wondering whether they think that they're sharing bedrooms because there aren't doors on the bedrooms yet, but I'll get that sorted soon. Good grief, I've got a cold lover. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie, dearie me. That's not good. Ed's going to have to live in the freezer for the next few days, I think. But if I have to, I will. I'll put them in the freezer to cool down. We've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Right, let's just see how we do with that. I need that prioritised, if I can. Oh, of course, you're all still drafted. Let's just undo that. Meta as well. Squirrel 1 is no longer incapable of walking. Oh, did Squirrel 1 come and help with the maddened animal? Ed, can you prioritise working on that one? Autumnix, can you prioritise working on that one? Ah, good. Autumnix mined out a whole ton of steel, which is going to help with these coolers. Hopefully we've got enough power stored up to make it through. But once we've made the coolers and heaters and all that, what we need to do is to say what the target temperature is. And I'm going to say that the target temperature only needs to be 26. Oh, no, no, no. We need to go down. So what I don't want it doing is draining my power too much. And the more I try and get it to cool, the more power it's going to drain. So we'll go for that as a target temperature. So we've got an indoor temperature in that room of 28, an indoor temperature of 27, of 26. So it's doing a good job. And it's sunlight again, so the batteries will start to yeah, 27 there, 26, 26, 26. So they're sleeping in the cool, so that's good. I just need to keep an eye on them, on their health. What's this? A large piece of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Your colonists can feel it in the back of their mind, exhorting unspeakable acts. It must have an onboard AI persona with psychic projection ability, and this AI is not friendly. Destroy it as soon as possible. Oh. Visitors from Arnt's Ridge and a heat wave. Okay. Let's find out where that is. That's quite a way away, and it's like past some boomalopes. So if I drafted him... Okay, for now, we're going to stay inside. And what I might do is have a little explore of that next time. We're getting quite close to the end of the episode. I will need to do something about the random dead person outside my base as well, unfortunately. I think the wargs have gone away. Oh, look! Brilliant. That is brilliant. Butcher the wargs. Make them into meat. Ah, that's brilliant. We got loads of meat out of that. And it's all frozen, so it lasts for ages. Hey. And they're still randomly shooting each other. I don't care. Those weirdos from Mounts Ridge can do whatever they like. I don't care. I hope this heat wave doesn't last too long. We've got decent temperatures inside at the moment, so that's fine. I don't think people are suffering too much because they're getting to sleep in cool. Psychic drone, very hot. Health. It's fine. Scar, scratch scar. Food poisoning? Oh my goodness. Fox is just so unhealthy, it's not even funny. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind if you're idle. Oh dear. Fox, what's wrong with you? What do you need? He's in darkness, he shared a bedroom, he's in pain, he's hot, he's got disturbed sleep, he's a pessimist, and the psychic drone is affecting him. Oh no. Oh, you know what? At least it's cool in some places in my base. I think we now have enough of this room hollowed out that we can start to zone it. There's a stockpile, so create a new stockpile. The heat wave is over! Hooray! Didn't affect us too much. So could have been a lot worse had we not had a lot of steel available and been able to get this temperature control in. So one thing that I'm thinking that I will do very soon as well, just in case there's some sort of, I don't know, nuclear winter or something that happens, I will get some heating in as well. I do need to get some cooling into this room. This room stays kind of naturally cool anyway, even in a heat wave. But I want to see that heater's on, so I want to see what. So it's trying to keep it up to 21 degrees, and it does. Yeah, I think we might need to just keep that heater on because the kitchen will be freezing cold because of the freezer next door to it. Maybe not the best designed. Maybe we need to have a bit of a gap between them in future. Might be something for me to learn from there. Looks like a lot of our trees are down there, so we still have this one that's blocking things. Possibly that one's not being blocked by anything. That one's not being blocked by anything. That one isn't either. It's not going to hurt to chop those down as well. Because The more unobstructed the power can be, the better it'll be if we have some issue. I mean, there's no wind at the moment, which is why we've got the solar and the batteries. What have we got now? An eclipse! Yay! Just what we need. Okay, there's some cargo pods over here as well. I've really not been... Synthread. Ooh, we can get those. A squirrel has self-tamed and it is now squirrel 3. We have a squirrel army that is slowly self-taming. It's brilliant. Okay. A combat supplier is nearby. The heat wave is over. Oh, the ancient structure has emitted a psychic pulse that has driven nearby animals mad. Oh no. Do we have any mad animals in here then? Are you mad? I don't have a clue. Are you squirrels? Are you all mad? Are you squirrel 2, squirrel 3? They're all my tame squirrels. So I don't know if they go mad. Maybe it's only the ones nearby to the ship, and the ship's over here. And I've told everyone to stay inside anyway, so we might be alright. We also have an eclipse. I don't know how long that's going to last for, but that is going to really cause us some issues with our power. So the sooner we can get this battery room done, the better. But anyway, I think I have overrun for time a little bit, so I think that'll be the end of this particular episode. There should be some more to come this week though. And if you would like to see the next ones, then please subscribe to the channel so we can let you know when they're coming up. If you like the video as well, please let me know in the comments section below. I hope to see you all next time. But in the meantime, look after yourselves and keep being awesome.